Hey everyone, back again with another video to help you out. This time showing you how to take the steering wheel airbag out of this 2022 Hyundai Venue. This airbag is being pulled from a junk car in the junkyard, and it's being pulled for a customer who needs it. So if you need to replace yours, take into mind that you may need to also replace the clock spring behind the steering wheel on the column, and likely reprogram or replace the control module for the airbags, which is probably located up underneath the dash. So I've already pulled this out to save time, so you don't have to sit there and watch me struggle with this for 5 minutes, but it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. If you're doing this at home, God help you. I only say that because this is pretty new and you probably shouldn't be messing with this stuff at home, but there's any number of reasons you could need to pull this out. You could be changing the wheel, or your buttons inside may be faulty and you need to do some work in here, or the switches or anything like that behind the steering wheel. Anyway, enough of my babbling. In order to get this out, all you need is basically just a thin flathead screwdriver. This one's got a little bend in the end of it. I use it when I pull airbags. But it's very simple to remove. First thing you want to do anytime you're messing with airbags, disconnect the negative terminal on your battery. Leave it sit for about 10 minutes, come back, and you should be good to go. That takes any kind of excess charge off the system, so this doesn't go off if it hasn't already. Always want to think about that. This airbag is pretty expensive and you don't want to have it go off if it hasn't already. Anyway, when you do that, you can come over here and you have a little hole on either side of the steering wheel, and that's one side, and here's the other side, and then there's one directly in the bottom. And it doesn't take a whole lot of work to poke in here. When you poke the screwdriver in, you can feel it hit a piece of metal. You can hear it hit metal, and when you hear it hit the metal, you'll know that you're on it. And I'll show you here on the back side what you're hitting. You have this metal wire that runs around here. That's basically the spring. So when it presses in far enough, the wire is what you're poking on. So from the side, here's what you're seeing. So if you miss a few times, you'll hit this plastic here, but if you get right on it, you'll be able to hear it hit, and then you can just press against it gently until it should start to release. But what I end up doing on these is when I press in on it with one hand, I'm getting a hold of it and pulling it out gently with the other hand. These little springs on the back side don't always provide enough pressure to pop it out, so you need to give it a little assistance. But you get to one side, kind of hold on to it so it doesn't pop back, and you come around here on the other side and do the same. These are the metal hooks that the airbag is stuck there, that wire is pulled behind, so when you get it past that point, it'll release. And then the one on the bottom, all you're poking on is this plastic tab right here. So don't press on it too hard because you don't want it to break. Just press on it easy, and you actually don't have to go in very far from the bottom to release that one. It's basically not even the tip of my finger, and it'll release very easily and pop out. And then when you do that, you'll have these 3 plugs to remove. These are color coded so you can't mess them up. You have these 2 little orange tabs on either side. Pull up on those at the same time and then pull the plug out of the airbag. Same with this one, orange on each side. And you'll have this ground strap that I just got my screwdriver underneath the bottom of and popped it out. It plugs in right here, and it just serves as a ground strap for the system. But that's how you get the airbag out of this Venue. Then if you need to go further, there's probably, I believe that's a 21 millimeter here to remove that, but you'll have to remove the plug here in order to take the steering wheel off. But for our purposes, that's the steering wheel airbag. So if this helped you out, drop a like down below, subscribe for more videos. If you have any questions, leave those down below and I'll help you as best I can. Thanks for watching.